Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Miami Heat. And so off the tip, it's Miami. O'Neal misses. Minnesota with the ball. Pass to Gobert. Conley looking for an opening. Back to Gobert. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
The three, James. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Here's Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Hardaway. And the layup is good off the glass.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Now here's Edwards. Book it, and it's Randall with the assist.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Pass to Wade. There's the three. No luck on that one. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
You got that right. To the paint. Gobert. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
Pass to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Randall on the screen. Inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Miami's head coach. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that.
Bosh. That three's off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Fires from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. 2 points. That one goes. Edwards has got 6 points.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
Miami with the ball.
Woo!
B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Randall. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on LeBron James.
Inside, you have to try something to stop Randall. But he gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Offensive rebound. Here's Mourning. Pass to James. Second chance shot. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
I don't know how you stop James inside. He just overpowers the defender and gets it to go.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Wade drives in. James outside to the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Miami shooting their first free throws of the game. And he's good on the second. Now here's McDaniels. No made baskets yet. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miami grabs the miss. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And there's James from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. James has got 5.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Dante DiVincenzo.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Back to Wade. To the middle. Here's Mourning. And he jams it home with authority.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the second free throw is good. Miami leading by 4. Butler on the wing. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Mourning. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 10 points for him.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
And it's Gobert with a rebound. Randall outside. 1 second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Miami out in front, leading by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break, Miami. Here's James. Finished off the break. James has got 7 points in the game.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Butler takes it in. And it's Butler with the jam.
On the drive, Butler can be so sudden. The moment he sees an opening, he just takes off.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. No good on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Wade, that's good.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
Both free throws good from James. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. And it's McDaniels off the drive.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
That one's good for 2. McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways. Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
Miami shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from James. And Minnesota with possession here. 11-point game. Tipped away. Outside McDaniels. From outside the arc. Rebound Miami. And here they come. Here's James. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
The shot by Butler, no good. Timberwolves trail by 13. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Butler's got 5 points.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Outside, DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 12. 5 to shoot. Over Butler. Minnesota again missing.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Pass to Gobert. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Hey, expanding his range. Mourning misses. Timberwolves trail by 16. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. A minute 9 left in the second period. Pass to Reed. Rebounded by Mourning.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Timberwolves trail by 21. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Jones.
Dwayne Wade. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Edwards.
As hard-nosed as they come, Butler forces you to do extra to score against him.
Pass to Mourning. Now here's Butler. Launches a 3. Doesn't go for him. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Mourning. Reed defending. Here's Wade. Lays it up and banks it in. Wade's got 14.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's Miami, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Minnesota has possession. DiVincenzo with it. To the inside. It's stolen by James. He's got a clear path. Got it. 7 points in the game.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Left side, DiVincenzo. Randall. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jimmy Butler. And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
Minnesota, Julius Randle. 2.
And that one misses. Good on the second one. Here's James. Inside. Here's Mourning. McDaniels with the rebound. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Minnesota calls timeout. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in to the paint. Here's Haslam. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards with it. Hero picks him up. Outside McDaniels. Over Smith. McDaniels can't hit.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Back to Hero. Here's the three. The shot won't fall. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute. Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
A nice shot by Smith.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
McDaniels from long range. Minnesota again missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Hardaway from outside. That one doesn't drop. And here are the Timberwolves. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to DiVincenzo. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Hero for three. Randall pulls down the board. Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards has got 14 points for the game.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Smith outside.
2 minutes.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Timberwolves ball. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Miller. Mike Conley.
That'll be a 5-second call.
That's an inbound violation. Heat ball.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Smith no good. And here's Minnesota now. Here's Miller. Up and in on the layup.
Look, if you're open, Conley sees you. That was a great pass.
Smith left side. Hero outside. From downtown. Smith no good. Here's Edwards. And he drops it in from the low post. Edwards has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
Hardaway from outside. Miami, no good that time either.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Miller. Offline with a three. Heat leading by 21. Fires the three. Doesn't go that time. Minnesota with the ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Here's Randall. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Randall's got 6 points.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
And again, no good by Miami. Timberwolves trail by 19. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Haslam. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Whiteside. Outside Hardaway. Smith outside. 4-3. He buries it from 3.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Here's Randall. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Give him 8.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And so it's Miami ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers.
37.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Miami leading by 20. Hardaway on the wing. This one for 3. Drops in the 3.
They are uncautious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Alexander Walker. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Randall. Back to Alexander Walker. Takes the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Hero with it. Covered by Alexander Walker. Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Miller. Up and over Smith. No good off the back of the rim. Miami leading by 19. Hero for 3. That doesn't go either for Hero. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
A nice shot by Smith.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Here's Cycling. Oh, and he powers it home.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. And Chris Finch calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Substitutions for your Heat. Shaquille O'Neal.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Eddie Jones.
Pass to Reed. Randall outside. Down low. Here's Conley. Shot clock at 6. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Here's Randall. Miller on the wing. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Heat leading by 22. Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Outside Conley. Let's go with a 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
There's the drive. Basket counts.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Heat leading by 21. Hero for 3. Out to the wing. Adebayo from long range. It's rebounded by Minnesota. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Smith, no good. Timberwolves trail by 21. The 3 is up. The shot by Conley, no good. Now Hero. Smith outside. The deep 3. And they'll get another chance.
They grab the long rebound, resetting the shot clock.
Kept alive. Back to Hero. The 3 ball. He drops it from range.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Here's Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound, Heat. Outside Jones. Top of the key jumper, no good. Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the 3. And here's Jones. So no problem for Miami as they get the win.